Why does the world need Taiwan? It's not just a regional issue. The stability of the entire Indo-Pacific, and indeed the world, hinges on what happens here. Let's break down why Taiwan is so incredibly important. First, let's talk about geography. Taiwan sits at a critical juncture in the first island chain, a series of archipelagos that stretch from Japan down to the Philippines. This chain acts as a natural maritime barrier for any naval power looking to project its influence from the mainland into the vast Pacific Ocean. Taiwan is the most strategic gateway. Controlling Taiwan would mean direct, unhindered access to the open seas, fundamentally altering the balance of power in the region. It would allow a navy to easily reach vital shipping lanes and threaten territories far beyond its immediate coast. And those shipping lanes are the lifeblood of the global economy. The Taiwan Strait is one of the busiest maritime routes in the world. A significant portion of global trade, including oil from the Middle East and manufactured goods from Asia, passes through these waters every single day. Any disruption, conflict, or blockade in this area would send shockwaves through the global supply chain. We're talking about delays, shortages, and price hikes on everything from your smartphone to the gas in your car. The economic fallout would be immediate and severe, affecting every corner of the globe. Beyond its strategic location, Taiwan is an economic powerhouse in its own right, especially in one critical sector: semiconductors. Taiwan is the undisputed world leader in manufacturing the most advanced microchips. These tiny electronic brains power everything in our modern lives: our phones, computers, cars, medical equipment, and even our military defense systems. Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company, or TSMC, alone produces over half of the world's custom chips and more than 90% of the most advanced ones. A disruption to this supply would be catastrophic for the global tech industry and economies worldwide. It would bring innovation to a grinding halt and create a dependency crisis of unprecedented scale. Then there's the political and ideological dimension. Taiwan is a vibrant, thriving democracy. It stands as a powerful symbol of democratic values and self-determination right on the doorstep of one of the world's largest authoritarian states. For millions of people in the region and around the world, Taiwan's continued freedom and prosperity demonstrate that democratic governance can flourish in this part of the world. Its success offers an alternative model to authoritarianism. The outcome of Taiwan's situation is seen by many as a test case for the future of democracy versus autocracy. The preservation of its democratic system is a core interest for other democracies who believe in a rules-based international order. This brings us to the complex web of international relations. The United States, under the Taiwan Relations Act, has a long-standing commitment to help Taiwan defend itself. Japan, which is just to the north, relies heavily on the sea lanes near Taiwan for its energy, imports, and trade. A conflict over Taiwan would almost certainly draw in these major powers, along with others like Australia and the Philippines, who have mutual defense treaties and shared interests in maintaining regional stability. The potential for a wider conflict is immense, which is why diplomats and leaders are constantly working to manage tensions and prevent miscalculations. So, when we look at Taiwan, we're not just looking at an island. We're looking at a geographical linchpin that controls access to the Pacific Ocean. We're looking at a critical artery for global trade that keeps our economies running. We're looking at the epicenter of the world's most advanced technology. And we're looking at a front line for democratic ideals in a region undergoing a massive power shift. The future of the Indo-Pacific is being shaped by the events surrounding Taiwan. Its stability is not a local matter. It's a global imperative. Understanding its strategic, economic, and political importance is the first step to appreciating why it deserves our full attention. Maintaining peace and the status quo in the Taiwan Strait isn't just about protecting one island, it's about safeguarding the interconnected and prosperous world we all depend on. Thanks for watching. If you found this breakdown helpful, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more deep dives into the topics shaping our world. See you next time.